Hi, my name is Ryan Ortiz, and today we'll be discussing why I believe that all athletes should try to coach their sports. So, first and foremost, I believe that coaching allows players to get a better understanding of the sport they play. Not only do they have the same player mentality that they usually take into every practice and every game, which of course is, being a dog, get and do the work type of mentality, but now they can also add in having a much more strategic and analytical mindset when going into every game and every practice in order to make better decisions on the field or on the court. I also believe that having coaching experience improves player to coach bonds. Having a coach's perspective on everything allows you to be more open-minded towards what your coach wants you to do each and every practice. And you don't have as much doubt about what they have you do because you understand as a coach that the stuff you put your players through won't always be their favorite drill or their favorite thing to do, but you understand that what you put them through is for their benefit, which is what your coach is doing for you. So there's no doubt, there's no lack of trust. Apart from that, you would also be much more able to strategize with your coach, because instead of just sitting there and listening to what he has to say to you, you can throw in your 2 cents, and it'll make sense because you understand as a coach there's a lot more detail you need to focus on when you're analyzing other teams or analyzing other players and how to game plan against them. Another great point is that being able to coach and play a sport will ultimately allow you to become a much better, well-rounded athlete. Not only do you have a deeper understanding for the game, you have different mentalities you can bring in. You're a lot more analytical, just a lot more mentally ready. You can go into the physical aspect of coaching yourself up and changing up your training based on what you've seen works for your players and ultimately could end up working for you. You understand that there's a lot more detail to pay attention to, which you will pick up on, and then you'll be able to apply what you pick up on onto yourself and work on your own game and ultimately improve how you play. So there are a lot of great benefits to coaching, and if you don't trust what I have to say, I myself am currently a football player at Mesa, and I'm also coaching up the varsity offensive line at my old high school here in Mesa. And I do believe that gaining this coaching experience will allow me to have a much better relationship with my coaches and make myself a better player, because now when I look at my old film, I can pick up on my old tendencies and like old mistakes, and pick up on stuff I wouldn't pick up on before, because before I would just be focused on just how each play looked and not really what I was doing, like footwork and all that kind of stuff. And if you're still not convinced, of course there's great players or great coaches at the pro level in the NFL or in the NBA that that started out as players themselves. There's even what's his name, something Curry, but he's coaching up in the NBA, and he was obviously a great player himself. Just blanking out on what his first name was. Steve Kerr, is that what it was? But yeah, so if you're serious about becoming a well-rounded athlete yourself, definitely take on the task of coaching, because it adds a whole another layer of perspective to your sport and the understanding of how each game is played.